Let's take a moment and we will check out the EQ settings on Pioneer NEX head units. Even though your particular receiver may have buttons on the side or across the bottom like this one, the on-screen operation in this demonstration is identical for the following Pioneer NEX models: AVH 4100 NEX, 4200 NEX, and 4201 NEX, AVIC 5100 NEX, 5200 NEX, and 5201 NEX, AVIC 6100 NEX, 6200 NEX, 6201 NEX, AVIC 7100 NEX, 7200 NEX, 7201 NEX, AVIC 8100 NEX, 8200 NEX, and AVIC 8201 NEX. So there's a couple of different ways to get to the EQ. The first way is we can touch the gears up here. From any source, we can touch the gears and we can come down to the speaker or the audio settings. And right up the top here is the graphic EQ. We can get to the EQ that way, but there's a much easier way to get to the EQ. We're going to hit the X here, and that is using the EQ button right here on all of the source screens. That takes us right to the equalizer, and you can see that we have a number of factory presets on the EQ. We have the super bass setting with a lot of bottom to it, powerful setting here. Here's the natural setting, natural curve. Then we have the vocal setting. That's pretty useful if you're listening to a ball game or something. And we have flat curve, which sets all of the EQ, all 13 bands of the EQ flat. And then we have custom number 1 and custom number 2. One way to use the equalizer is to choose one of the factory presets that sounds pretty good to you in your car. So I'll choose the powerful setting right here. So if this sounds pretty good to me in my car, that's great. I don't have to change a thing. But if I would like to make some changes to it, all I have to do is touch anywhere on the screen, and that will open up the full EQ settings, and I can choose any of the 13 bands on the EQ and make an adjustment. So we'll choose this one, drag it down to here. We'll choose 500 Hertz, push it all the way up, and we'll choose 8K and drag it down to here. So now, when we made an adjustment there, we were on the powerful EQ curve. When we made that adjustment, we immediately went to custom number 1. And if we head back up here, you'll see that we are on custom setting number 1. And we can also use custom setting number 2. If we touch custom setting number 2 here and open the EQ screen again, we can make any adjustments that we would like, and that is on custom EQ number 2. Go back up and take a look. You can see we're on custom EQ number 2. Here's custom EQ number 1. Remember, we set that down, up, and down, and we still have all of the factory presets available. When you're done making adjustments to your EQ, all you have to do is hit the X to escape. Let's take a moment and we will check out the EQ settings on Pioneer NEX head units. Even though your particular receiver may have buttons on the side or across the bottom like this one, the on-screen operation in this demonstration is identical for the following Pioneer NEX models: AVH 4100 NEX,